What is up, you guys? Jordan here. Thank you for stopping by the channel once again. As you guys know, I love Zara. I think while their quality might not always be there, I think the trendiness and the keeping up with the times is pretty on point when it comes to Zara fashion, I guess you could say. Zara likes to break up their collections into like really small releases. They do like every week or every like 2 weeks or something like that, so they're always dropping new things. So if that's something you need to take into consideration, do that right now. Everything is kind of like going and coming all at the same time. So basically what I'm going to do is go over my favorite pieces, the best pieces that you can find at Zara right now and online. Well, in my opinion, at least, is all going to be based around kind of like my style, especially since they just released their new kind of like pirate theme or something, if you will. But yeah, so I'm going to go over that right now. So it might be a long video, it might not. I'm going to break it down into categories. We have outerwear, knitwear, trousers, and like jackets and stuff like that, since I don't really mess with their shoes or like their shirts or anything like that. But yeah, grab some popcorn. It could be long, it could be short. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But hope we enjoy. Also, if you've not already done so, go check out my Instagram, because I do have a few pieces on here that I have been styling on my Instagram, so you can go check that out right over here. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So first thing we're going to talk about is overcoats. These are my absolute favorites, and I can speak for experience. I think the overcoats, their quality is pretty good. You're not going to have any type of issues with them. So with that being said, first thing in overcoats is going to be this right here. This is a double belted breasted coat. I think this is from their new kind of like their pirate collection I was telling you about. I think this thing is amazing. It is a little bit on the oversized kind of vibe, if you will, if you're into that. I know for me, I'd probably be swimming in this thing, so I don't know how it would fit on me, but regardless of that, this is still an amazing piece. I think if you style it correctly, it could look really good. Moving on to the next piece, I think this one is also really amazing. I love the pattern. I am super into the like plaid or check patterns, and it's also really trendy right now as well. But with this one, as you can see, it's a double-breasted coat, and double-breasted is my go-to. I like single-breasted, but I just think double-breasted is much better, much more classy, much more elegant. This one right here is a nice deep navy. It's got hits of white, it's got hits of black in the check or the plaid, whatever you want to call it. I think the color is great. Blue you can style with pretty much everything. I could be wearing it right now and it will look sexy. Plaid and checker is a go-to, and like I said with coats, I love statement coats, and this would be a 100% statement coat. And you can also style it the way he's styling it here, just all blue, all monochromatic. I think you could do a lot of great things with this one as well. Here we have one of my personal favorites, and something that I really actually want and like. You guys have seen, I'll post it right here, a photo, and you guys love it, my big olive or green overcoat, the double-breasted one that I just recently posted. I love the military vibes you get from it. I love the shirling collar you have up on the top. It's also double-breasted as well, so you're getting that very elegant look. But the thing I love the most about it, as you can see in this photo right here, sums it all up beautifully. The color is great. It has really nice contrasting either copper or like sterling, fake sterling obviously, buttons. But the military details on the sleeves right here are perfect. I absolutely love it. Once again, just a beautiful coat. I think it would be very awesome to style. I think you guys would really like it. Next up, we just have a basic trench coat, but is adding a pretty bold color, especially for the fall and winter. If you guys are into adding color to your wardrobe, I highly recommend finding something like this. Not only is it going to be keeping you warm and be like a statement coat and stuff like that, it's also going to have that touch of color for the season, and I think this is actually a nice beautiful color as well. It's kind of like a muted, rich, double negative kind of green, not super dark like a forest green, but also not so bright like a neon. It's just a nice right in the middle green that I think goes with a lot of things. Goes with blues, goes with these cream pants right here, goes with gray, goes with black. You can style it with pretty much anything. And last but not least, if you guys are into the whole shirling thing, like I think you guys are, I recommend looking at something like this. I think this is super awesome. This is not like your traditional shirling. This is a very more fashion forward shirling coat, but it looks amazing. It has 2 sets of lapels or collars, whatever you want to call them. I think you can do a lot of awesome things with this. The way he styled it is really awesome. Not he, the way Zara styled it. But there's the full body right there, pretty much all closed up. You can zip up this portion right here, and then you can go ahead and buckle the other portion right there. So it's going to give you kind of like a turtleneck vibe. I think this is awesome. And for the price, if you find this somewhere else, you might be looking at either the same price or a little bit more. This one is obviously fake. So it might be worth it, it might not be. It's all dependent on what you guys think with your pocketbook, but I think it's an awesome piece and I think it looks really cool. Next category we have is going to be jackets, and starting off with the first one we have right here is going to be a nice play on a bomber jacket. I think this thing looks amazing. It has the contrasting ribbing kind of at the bottom hem and on the cuffs right here. Once again, from their more like piratey collection, I think it looks amazing. The colors are awesome, definitely in line with fall. The way it's styled is amazing as well. So if you're not going so streetwear but also not so dapper, right in the middle, I think this is a perfect find for you guys. Next up is a shearling jacket for all of you who can't seem to find one anywhere else. This one is $150 and it's faux shearling. It does look really cool. It kind of has like the contrasted fur coming out of the pockets right here. It looks like it's almost inside out, which I think is pretty cool. I think this is a good option if you guys don't want real or you can't find one on eBay or like Poshmark or something like that. But I like this. I think it's awesome. It's a little bit different than your normal basic shearling jacket. Moving on, I actually have this jacket right here. You can see it. I posted a video, a picture of it yesterday, I believe, or something like that. But you can see it right here. This thing I think is amazing. It's a bomber jacket. The plaid is super in, or the check, whatever you want to call it. It's got the contrasting blue on the sleeves, on the rib hem, and also on the collar. You can't go wrong with the colors. You have all of the fall tones and all of for the fall and winter season. You have the browns, you have a little bit more of like a camel, you have the white, and you have the blues. They all go together. You can play with so many different things for an outfit. This is hands down one of the best jackets that I've seen on Zara in a long time. Next up is a puffer jacket. Now, I've never actually really been into puffer jackets because I think that they're just not really my style. They're kind of, to me, they're very like, they remind me of like Silicon Valley tech, and that's just not like my not my style. But for this one, they did a nice play on like a bomber jacket with that puffer down kind of look. I think it's really awesome. It kind of gives me Montclair vibes. I've seen some Montclair jackets this season that look really awesome, and they look kind of like this, so this might be one of the Zara's replicas of like a Montclair. But winter whites are awesome. I think obviously it snows in winter, so there's no reason why you can't wear winter whites. The contrasting colors with red, black, and white all go together really nicely, and there's a lot of things you can do with it. So I do actually really like this jacket, and it's not super puffy. It doesn't make you look like fat and huge. It's just a nice, like a normal puffer jacket. I think it looks really good. Alright, so next category is going to be trousers, and the trousers right now at Zara are freaking on fire. I really like the trousers going on right now, especially these first ones right here. It's a pinstripe pair of trousers. I believe they are navy. No, they're black. I like that they're black. I love that they're kind of more of like a slim fit. But what I really like about them, the detail is super awesome, is the fact that they're like a double buttoned, high-waisted, lower belt loop kind of pant. I think it looks super sick. It's not super wide-legged or anything crazy like that. It's gonna keep you with a nice slim silhouette, very dapper, very kind of more tailored, but you can also dress it down and be very like casual streetwear as well with this thing. I am in love with these, and I'm 100% going to pick them up. I just want to try them on in store because Zara's sizing is a little off when it comes to trousers. But these things are amazing, and you can't go wrong with a pair of black trousers, especially pinstripes. Next up, I actually saw these on a previous garment that I showed in this video, and I absolutely fell in love with them. They're a pair of herringbone trousers. They might be cropped, but they do have a nice cuff at the bottom right here. But what I love about them most is the colors. The gray and the maroon go absolutely amazing. I'm literally in love with these. These are another pair of pants that I will be picking up. I can just feel it now. But look at the details here. The colors in this thing are beautiful. I absolutely love them. Once again, from their more pirate collection, it has the side tabs as well. I might remove the belt loops because it does have side tabs. But once again, just a beautiful pair of pants. The thing with trousers is you can do so many things with trousers, and you can make outfits look so much cooler with a nice pair of trousers, whether it be with stripes, whether it be with some type of print, whether it be with just a really kind of nice silhouette. You can do a lot of things with trousers and it will look amazing. Here we have a pair of cargo pants, and now this is basically just reminiscent of a Mr. Porter video I saw a long time ago about how to style a navy blazer. They wore them with cargo pants. While these might be a little bit more baggy than the ones that they were wearing in there, this is the same aesthetic that I got from that. I actually would love to try and style these that same way. And just have fun with it, because they do look a little high-waisted. They do have an extended waistband, which I think is awesome as well. Very Italian, very sartorial, if you will. But it's just a basic olive cargo pant that I really like, and I think you could dress them up or dress them down really nicely with a pair of like smart derbies or smart shoes, or a pair of boots, or just a pair of sneakers and wear it with an overcoat. You don't have to be so very like lumberjack with it, if you will. And last but not least for trousers are these bad boys right here. They come in a lot of different colors, so there's no issue there. But they go right on track with what's going on in fall. They're nice and slim and trimmed to the body. You're not gonna have any super wide-legged pant like what's going on right now. I think these are a beautiful color, really. It's just like a nice burnt orange. And what's really awesome about these is they're very like monochromatic. You can do a lot of things with the same kind of color palette, color tones. You've seen them a lot on like the Instagram, like streetwear kind of Instagrams, or like pause shots, or like the NGL or NCL or NLG gallery or whatever. That's kind of like a more high-end take on street fashion. That's what I get out of it. I think of it as more of like a classy streetwear. So even the way it's styled right here is pretty cool, except for that really bright ass turtleneck. But yeah, for you guys that love that kind of classy streetwear look, these are right up your alley, and they're perfect. And they're $70, which is a little steep, but if it's something that you want, I say go for it. And finally, we have knitwear. One of my favorite sections of the Zara store is their knitwear section, simply because they just have a lot of cheaper alternatives to the very cool knitwear that's out on the market right now. And a nice knitwear piece. Actually, I'm wearing this from Zara right now. This will actually be in the video. Can just really elevate your outfit, and you can do a lot of layering and a lot of versatility with knitwear. So if you guys want to see a knitwear lookbook, let me know, because I'm collecting knitwear pieces this collection, so I would love to do something like that. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see something with knitwear. The first piece here we have is a Beetlejuice striped cardigan. It's not Beetlejuice, but it looks like it could be. It's a little on the oversized side. You can see here with the dropped shoulder hem, but it's just kind of like one of those things that you wear kind of by itself, just like the way it's kind of styled here. It's more of like a grungy look, I think, in my opinion. I just think it's a nice piece that's very eye-catching and it's very bold, and I think there's a lot of things you could do with it if you want to go that direction and actually kind of style something like this. Next is a little bolder piece that I think is actually really cool. It's got like the Argyle kind of look to it, but it's also a turtleneck. It's very oversized, it's very flowy, but that's kind of the way turtlenecks and knitwear are going this season. That's kind of like the trendy thing to do right now. But the colors go absolutely amazing together. Gray and navy are a really good color tone. So if you guys it's almost like all blacks. If you are running out of outfit ideas, just put together gray and navy and you're good to go. Called gravy. it'll be gravy for your outfit. But then with the hits of the white detailing in here that give it that kind of diamond pattern, I think it's a really, really awesome piece, and I actually really want this in my wardrobe as well, because I think there's so many things that you could do with it. Here's a piece that kind of reminds me of one that I have in my closet right now that I have posted. It's got like different stripes and different colors and stuff like that. This one's a little bit more asymmetrical, more geometric if it looks like, but I like to go bold with my knitwear, so I like sweaters and turtlenecks that have like bold geometric prints, or just like some patterns or something like that, because I don't really like graphic t-shirts, but I will wear more graphic or bold patterned sweaters or turtlenecks, just because I think they give off a more very modern vibe, a more modern look, but also very classy as well. It just gives off kind of like a contemporary fit, which is something that I'm leaning more towards as my style kind of progresses. But this is a really nice piece. All the colors go really well. You can wear it with pretty much anything once again. And last but not least, something that you might be familiar with, what you're seeing right now. I don't know if it's exactly the same. It might be, I'm not quite sure. It looks like it is. But yeah, it's just a turtleneck. You can get really amazing turtlenecks at Zara. They have really good quality. I've had this for like a year or two now. There's no issue with it. It's not falling apart. It's really thick and very chunky, and that's what you can get from this right here. I think it's an amazing piece. It comes in a bunch of different colors, so if you guys do want chunky knit turtlenecks that you can layer underneath overcoats or jackets or a denim jacket like this, I think Zara is a good destination for you guys to figure it out. And this is one of my favorites. It's been one of my favorites. I have this in a mustard color and a navy color and this white color. It's good. Alright guys, so those are Zara's best pieces in my opinion that are going on right now. At least my favorites that are going on right now. So let me know in the comments below what your favorites were, and also let me know if you like this concept. If you want me to do more stores, put the stores that you want to see down below, and also, or if you want me to do like specific pieces, if you want me just to focus on like coats or trousers or shoes, something like that, I'd be definitely down to do that as well, because I just like talking about clothes. Clothes are fun to talk about. Hopefully you guys learned some things, maybe you saw some ways to style some things, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Be talking to you guys very soon. Alright, bye.
Let's see,